They realized that if we take away Africans from practice and move them to theory, we will be creating a labor force for ourselves. So they brought a school system which did not promote thinking but promoted remembering.
Say that again.
They brought a school system which did not promote thinking but promoted remembering for the sake of creating good employees who don't think but can remember. Okay?
Right.
So
Ghana. It is Sikaso, or Manyo Yamai. Then nam a memoir enquayetino. A come there.
Good evening, Ghana. It's Sika on the Fire One Political Show.
Good evening, Ghana. It's a wonderful day out here in the Rockies. You're live on Fire One. Welcome to today's show. I hope you all had a wonderful week as we did out here. I'd like you to share today's stream if you're watching us live. Please share. If you're on the radio, we will plead with you to visit our YouTube page, Fire One, and subscribe and share, and also on our Facebook page to follow and like and share as well. We have so many issues. I always say so many issues, and it seems like never-ending issues affecting the state of the nation. We have a lot to talk about today, so please stay tuned.
Adishimai Ghana ba kupe ye wobi wo baby ana debio Sikampu anu meya Adishimai Ghana ba kupe ye wobi wo baby ana debio Eni ati dene atadwe asichire ni se Ghana fo e wa broche nyina di dwumedie biaba Ghana ba kupe aye di embre sumo sisi ato ano Yabo sign say, she am winning the Mudia Yakosiana Manone no. Yenya coupon say, a brass will say, I did buy my gun and move back to that Nenchiri Masunya Muto. Etigana Maya Waman on Nina, Yanka Yamumway. Said Yabaya Yedaya Sweet, bet to me Abemu. Yadi Mudian Yansatna was somewhat Chadodo. How I dear free.
So Sani Chedia Yimbisa say Yimpinfono. Jumedie dodo sen no maye de aboa oman Ghana. Bebre na akoso e wo manim this week. And this Thursday was Earth Day. And so I hope the Ghanaians got out to clean out the trash that is overwhelming the country, which I doubted that did happen. So this is a reminder that we have celebrated Earth Day this past Thursday, and so we do as Ghanaians to clean up the country. It's about time that we keep the streets of Ghana clean. Nobody will do it for you but yourself. Let me welcome Sly and we'll get things rolling. Hello, Sly.
Hi, Sky.
Apomo.
Nyamiadumo, Namuswell.
Nyamiadum.
Yes.
Sometimes I just feel so overwhelmed about issues that are going on in Ghana. It seems like Abaimba, Abainko, Memono, it seems like the same. Nothing has changed. It doesn't matter which party is governing. Why is it that way?
Sky, because any partner or no man or a son and assassin, any partner is a sign.
Okay.
Nipana Mono, and it's a sign. Because empty by quite transfer from 92 abyssal and other such as so big transfer 2000 a bit in your Obiswa transfer from 96, Obisu 2004, 2008, Obikra 2012 of a pimney. That's a statement, a sea on and one over. That's a son of the son. And son of a boa, a memono, and as a son of Papa one is a son. By Nipani, I Grenadians.
Okay. So your internet, there was a video in there that Africans are discussing, and I just like the topic that says Africans are containers of empty knowledge, meaning we get really education, go to school, your degree here and there, PhDs and that, but you're still making Africa as a whole.
As Kadaka Canada and correct. Now they had those days a quiet school in Crown. The other might be a citizen of Baba. The Oko Treasures and Crown, what the Babana de Co into a point to power fairy. Now, whereby I say, Osha has to just create something. You know, they give you the chance to create something. They give you the chance to come up with your project. Into project now what they ban. If you cry you'll be in there and I will fast with the IBB. Into no over you give the credit to the pan. Then you come up with your own. By yeah, look at the Ghana. Let me use Ghana education for example. What I say, I give you the old textbook Manana will say upu and one is so what exams. And to say the teacher you can't textbook no. Say you say you. And one is of kind. But here's the case, I know Abwa my idea, said the beer as I said, Dini Papa. But minute. If you cry sometimes, you know, teacher Nina ma question and I answer question in Quran. The question one answers the view of now the farm can cry, Kurano. Master Crown, Uchaya Crash or Mabia 4/10. And I'm 5/10. Oh, Obukra teacher Libya, I would say, or the my pen, pen was some you or deviation. What is what deviated question now? But I teacher Nini say, oh, I say no, I say that me catch but so question or teacher no one. Now, a person with the fab command son of the signify. One fairly frustrating, there be one fairly frustrating why the word deviated question. And see, Trump, near my 0.
Wow.
So, but I say no, so obey to me, I say, oh, say that no person will check. Even though they say, name of baby or the fire, and say, we ain't be real, name on in 50 as no, and then I'm on in 2 or so, and yes, sir, name of my Yendi or Kurisa, or to my bigger credit, I just sharp riding crime. So, I know I really the difference, you know, who see, sir, they create something. So, get me back to our 5th, 6th grade. Ska yetimi kase yetuma project. Yes, be African countries no the back. We countries now come up with something from the country, their culture, their history, how it was created, or more again of the survival. You know, in the he's digging all these information.
Yep.
And now say, and the Mawa say, what as a pick a country in Asia? Europe, no, I work as a pick one year. Mommy, now we're young with now you're research. Now you're research.
Yeah.
Indeed. Even though the one they had in Gogo, now was said, maybe when Nagasam Subsan before, no, sound, the end official, you know, Ghana, the upper, I say, as at the former amamlens,
it was so, so it seems like the curriculum near one, and one will be a go through Yan Sasani and Yenahe, Yama and Colano, and your research, or more explore in their, like, learning from other culture or different things, but yeah, ni mune no na yesua eko. Ya ba my apostle no ho na ya toaso. This current administration war Ghana. Before Ombenya Akwenya 4 years ago, the opposition party now no na empowered then. There was a lot of critics about governance, so muye incompetent, nemo muye enkuye, this, that. Maybe say I can't watch some kaka before. I have a video that I have us watched, then we'll talk more about it. Why is it say Ghana bibia politics? Abembi betnaswa, senejuma ekoye kra yesi enkuye. Is it say ankwa mawunti no, it was say Ukasetia Ubijuma Udiana, and what is the deal on that?
One political party no gonna be a face on a papa. And the political member parties know their MPs and all the leadership almost feel someone in the answer. And say party be our baby Jumadia Woodin, and Yam say, Onim Yansen and Tino, the Jumadili in your papa. Sana. Both ends and they see each other. But can they won't yes, what I won't change the one. And I will catch us on the chair. Actually, Nakawa judging a cabbage. You won't get to the point, say, a political opposition or political party will come up with an idea to help the reigning government. But rather, they always condemn. Adebia party be what power sebi temamufo enye temamufo mpa wona wo abontin ebeka say adebia bo man. I'm telling you, the political party members will tell you say enye papa no, it's a norm in Ghana. MPP be this be it's the same thing, but you must say, so can they do better or more than the Nipani Yanana?
Okay.
Or can they create something different? What will sentence and answer will ever end in the same spot than the Nipani Yanana? I know the question. If so, why don't I don't know my scap? There's a parties I can say me no win in a scap. Homunina my crano. Or be about 8 years. But let's ask ourselves, what's the difference? Difference and say again no man. Why are they still condemning each other? Why are they blaming each other?
Blaming each other. Yeah, so the blame game. Memo apostle ho na ya video way because a very person we need to watch this and discuss more.
That we found oil, but the borrowing of this government, the reckless borrowing of this government has compromised the whole oil discovery. 6 times, you need 6 times of our oil revenue just to pay interest, not even capital. It's interest on the debt. So it is a really sad development. I mean, what fundamental issues that affect this economy have been addressed in this budget? You should ask yourself, what fundamental issues? If we had spent, the monies borrowed, and that money borrowed is the equivalent of some $37 billion over 7 years. Now, can you imagine what $37 billion can do in an economy? $37 billion. I mean, it's amazing transformation that you can see.
The investment the government is talking about. We are going to add about 800 megawatts of power.
But we are talking about a record. You can always talk. We are going to do this. We are going. The question is, what have you done? You've had 7 years in government. What have you done? I mean, your record should speak for itself. You shouldn't be waiting for the 8th year. The IMF, they can point to even a lot. Oh yes.
They'll point to the Ridge Hospital. They'll point to.
When the Kufuor administration was there, with such meager resources, so much can be pointed to as well. Infrastructure, as John Mahama says, if you point to infrastructure, you are engaging in an exercise of mediocrity. But the IMF managing director put the nail on the head when they said that the borrowing done by this government has been used for consumption. It's not me saying it. It's been used for consumption and not for investment. This is the IMF's assessment. And if you look at the data that supports what she's saying, the infrastructure to GDP ratio has come down from 9.1% when the President Kufuor was in office to 4.8% today. Infrastructure. You've borrowed so much, but you are reducing your investment in infrastructure. So they can try to hoodwink us with pictures of development all over the place. But the reality is that they should have been doing twice as much. They've had 10 times as much resources as the MPP government had. 10 times as much in nominal terms.
So what
of
is the
resources.
MPP alternative? I mean,
The MPP alternative is going to be it's a very major alternative that is going to be unveiled on Thursday when we address
but
you.
Can speak to that
I don't want to. Of course I can, but I want to leave that to breathe. But we are going to build a new economy, a different economy, and you will be hearing a little bit more, because you cannot just criticize without providing alternatives. And we are going to, and we have anyway.
You can tell us something as to what exactly.
I'm telling you, it's an exciting. I will tell you what it is not. It is not a doomsday economy. It is not a dead goat economy. It is not a friends and family economy, right? It is an economy that will create jobs.
Well, it is an economy that will create jobs. Not a doomsday economy, not friends and family, but it seems like we're seeing exactly that. Just as I asked Sly earlier, why is governance in Ghana so? Nothing has changed. It is still the same story. Right now, Ghana, doomsday ashasiye seriously. The first 4 years nedia yadi chemo. To more enjoy they say the next 4 years. Asan ashasiye. And a doomsday ashasiye just in the beginning of the year. So saying they are really worse. The government keeps saying they are changing power lines and they are fixing stuff, but I think that is not enough. They need to come out and tell the people more what to expect when their power will be restored, that it won't go away. Doomsday must go away in Ghana. Mine will sika enough. Yeah, your governments borrow too much. The past government borrow be. Oh yeah, new money bebre, which we have a video to show. Thanks to our former presidential candidate. He posted a video right today, and we'll be showing that video and talk about that. Why is it say Ghana a memo ubiaba media na meye on twa nia odi kan ejifi ni hono eso na nka nea odi kan ye no eso abanfaso da na obi discontinue investigation muja projects ni bebre gu ho up till now ebinum eda sugun real ma yentachi, but there have been a lot of shortcutting say share new projects as we don't even know where that is going to. Sly, this video I hear the vice president now Boemia before mo able take you over power, so that will be around the election time in 2016. All the stuff they said about the joint government and NDC government in power, so mo boruska my economy na bad, things are not going right. No more bomba be there'll be no more doomsday. They will restore the economy. There'll be jobs. They'll be creating a lot of stuff. I mean, obia betono. And it seems like the NDC party, it was governance, it was ska. Omomre any way first 4 years no till now. Do you see any difference?
As can me catch you say, I am sending a sound, now I green the Pepian and son. And the Dino soon as son, Nipana, the Tianity, Ska, the Tiani, I dear Kugana, a so called whatever they call manifesto. Manifesto. Ska, Yakoka manifesto are 78 chapters. 1 chapters, 1 chapters, and then the debate for 4 years. The Musa said, all these 4 years in the crowd resources and our national assets now will be a best. Yeah, I gave our coesca, as I say, you whom said, Nipa be a will be a projector, whom you will walk. I said, what would you be to my who you will walk and son of it to me what decided your person away. Scott. So who call your project? A project now we get $1 million. Who seek a crowd 100,000? How are you going to do it? Until why don't you set your budget? Say, who seek who buy the project
according
now?
According to resources that you have.
What I say, at least you have who seek 100,000, but we buy a project near 120. Only say you are just getting maybe 25% as loan to support your seed money. I know in the project, but project now the about wouldn't scapra was supposed to am the bay. It's Debian a cut winning Debian or damn for. Every time you have to be a slave to people. When people are bullying you, when people are a confound you at Tankrana, won't mean Cassa. Sasa Penifo say, Nipa was sassin and Numium, one up pumping. And now so sassin and Newton, Sapase wo Bukrano. Si 7 adia wo de ye ono enie ya wo fam na sa adia wo de ye ono utumi kasa because on sashin enu ska eno ne adia me say ababi ababa bia MPP wa bi so bobosia ska obi ababa bia bobosia na their message will be the same when they are in the opposition and their message will be the same when they are in power. They never change their message. That we opposition oka we asem we opposition oka we asem not too long ago and you NDC our power there was the whole thing MPP kasa bebre look at mama bamu ansem wa working no dumso no family and friends. How many people from the current president Nebuchadnezzar says Nebuchadnezzar for to go. I
don't remember this discussion. I remember saying about like the difference and now no seem no like the economy and things. They say economy no can. They'll blame it on COVID. Said now economy was thriving and everything was good and now it's COVID. Even though it might seems like things were good, but it was only good for a certain percentage.
And become good as in the
that would be the argument.
Omoba power and you say and sana are you COVID neighbor. COVID was 2020, one of the last year of their term. The last year, even not the whole year. 7 months, I say 8 months, after 8 months to their year, and the COVID is bad. COVID started a year massive was what? Somewhere March, April. And a year massive. In 2016 on the January 7th.
Then there was COVID, yeah.
Yeah. And COVID never to this time. The mom can start studying into. So no one would do a fancy occasion. Jaye na TB film then so na
exactly.
The thing is, we sick and tired of blaming things or blaming people or blaming on certain things which is not valuable and also that have basis. Ska because COVID never coming as there. Taba pa yimba and now one can once 2016. Look at the way you're talking. As if there's something over the set aside that the party will use it to turn the economy around. The party will use it to get rid of friends and families issues in Ghana. When Mama was in power, people were talking about Papa can Japan, Yenya, on the media, Yakosi Sankaranki, Okojeto Brakwa, and Samida Fee, and those young boys, you know, and the people mind or Winyansa will hear those. Yeah, fine. Now the elderly people are dead. How's the economy? Economy, it is kind of 1 year as a sad. Some manifesto no. We have to set it aside. The nation has to have a plan.
Yeah.
When a government come and the government go up, the project that he start,
yeah, exactly. So maybe I see it. Yeah, they call to friends and family governance. No, it seems like Omar no can be. That was the vice president. But me mentioned that say NDC Abaya Memono was friends and family. So Omone de Omo Banomon friends and family name. But that wasn't what we saw. For the first 4 years, and it was exactly the same. And the almost second term we were hoping so there would be changes, but it seems like almost maintaining crash and worse than it was before. Why is it said Ghana and Memo Biana acquire ebusia and ukura ufiso emufuo pe na mudi ebu omai?
A political party na him for the form. Political party biana ye form one. A group you know the form. It's either your friends or your family. And when they talk about friends and family, I mean, who may be a big word to be almost can't it confuse everybody.
No, but at least it is friends and it's your family. But it goes way broader. They
are friends.
I'm
telling you. Scott, okay, Scott, let me come in this way. Hold on. If the MP for Saraga, if he's not a friend to Akufo-Addo better for Saraga, Aqua companion.
Interesting.
When Akufo-Addo go to Saraga, that's what jump is so. So Kasawiya also MP nisa na wato. So what to mamia no matter mamia we.
Because on know what the same Muntina or Bekono her company just for the. No, not exactly.
It's just exactly. Una hunisa. Una omuko keep at MPs that's a which I'm keep at upon you want to.
Oh, bet you dear, but when we talk about friendship, like Obi wouldn't give you too much only to say the wouldn't know about Bibiano. That is what we call friends. But say in a party, you can be in the same party, but you might not have like a friendship relationship or whatsoever.
Scott, let me tell you this. It doesn't matter how wise you are. It doesn't matter how dedicated you are. And found any scar would be our war. And found one send you to my for power. So if you are not so close to Akufo-Addo, forget about ministry.
So that is where we're talking about the friends.
That is what it is.
And it needs to stop.
Scott, no, it will never stop. Even here, I said they look at your qualification here. So that matter parties are why I'm catch your former president of Mahama. You know, as a deputy minister and as a minister beyond, he have a link with him. Now when you link over that one position. And you can even see how people agree and conform the one year even within the party. What was the war qualification? Obo ha juma no betim dia ye asukofu borbo unyenim unya back pass and put when your front pass. So there's no way a government to be back on what and only chaka or did it be more and it a fact we have to political parties in the side of family and friends. Ask us who are the family and friends. Over can be on the coast school. One native Mantemo.
Yeah.
And Famusa. How can Akufo-Addo choose somebody who is from Northern region to be a minister? Why by Akufo-Addo on free slip? It's the link. I don't know if Akufo-Addo every minister. It's the link of Obiawa Central region. It's the link. Bravo region. It's the link. Unini chaka to wajina maboso se wudi MP na nwo. Sanya MP ni suna wudi echina na form of nana. And now na wo.
But yeah, it's about time I was say I am paying for the sebi. Most of them are learned and PhD and whatsoever. And binomo political science and all that. Munim say friends and family amemuno emwa governance munim, but some obey at the papa no mubeye ni no. Nah, then the people will get something to talk about all the time. You're well qualified for a position. A family or a friend, you're qualified for that position. You're more dedicated and 10 times better than nipa the position amano. But because onya down for SKB and now one best support during campaign or Anfani SKB ambe remuntino yemfasa position no emmano. We will plead with our leaders to revisit all this because we've been really talking about this and we're hoping that this second term would have been different. It will be all inclusive governance, but it seems like what we've been talking about haven't been heard. And it's not too late to make changes. Monitor within 3 to 6 months in work, what they've been able to accomplish or done or get done in the country will tell if they should continue those positions. Now I say President Nana Addo will have to look into their work and what they are doing to do a reshuffling. See those who qualify for this position because the first 4 years assigned to the same position, which are very bad. I'm not saying that is what it is, but it is possible. Some finance influence might be part of it. If not, then we need a change in Ghana. You better also with Galamsay issues. Last week, you can want some kakra. Near Bekan Dum so with the trash that is overwhelming the country. Sly.
Scott.
Share programs. I said this Thursday was Earth Day. Over here in the US, most schools in the states that I'm in, the schools now hire in-person students, and even those who are in the home, remote, they encourage them to go out in the neighborhood and try to clean up to serve the earth. What do you think people in Ghana? What did they do?
Ghana, oh, sister, I say I want to political reviews are now more sports. I just sports now more to dominate.
So they didn't go out try to clean any of the trash that they've dumped out there.
Scap, my catcher said, Ghanaians mentality they say Ghana buying a will be a so proper crew. Into Ghana need to mamuni who say we deal with and you'll be a yafa the Juman Kwan as I said, me amity or money. Minister me dimi huni and son obi a yafa no so edika crab to aso me kuru my friend ye ntia sesa last week ni wo e na kwan fifi ye di ball afa de ye la ne ball asa na de ba usa ho say sa Thursday me Ghana for do so obi kro so de kwani fie kura di fie inside kura wa mpra na so kwa bonti
enso obe dress no we pie
awa says mommy wo hwe ne life and ye wo di pia ja wokra uhunu kra wo fansa kra emeno nenso kofi ko wa mpran fie no sorry
one
wa mpran fie ko bi akwa ko upie kwa de just go to no an living room keke ubo wona afenda ha make up so ye kra wa mo anu afengu make up wegu okoba na se me kwa refie kwa ma afenu okwa aban ana obobo fie na. It is now I don't say the Ghanaians, Minister we could Ghana. Say the media, these are some of the things I said the media have to come out. And then Abeka Bena watch and Abeka and Sebi Nedron, nay bosso. Oh, more boss, oh, and there they say this Yawada, Yabe Prepra Krum, Yawade Basi, Yawade Basi. I mean, it's something that will help. And then a bit deep question for adrenaline. So I want the deal away and necessarily minister na in the social kind for
no me papa in neighborhood.
Because a common sense. Because I brand what do lorry station, like what do Achimota, and I want to circle. Both fruit to be a what to both fruit to be. Yeah, there's a rubber mama. Yeah, there's a paper mama. Mammy, would you be here now? No, as a gentleman. Now what to rubber now?
When you say growing up, no, that is what they saw, and so that's why they are continuing.
That is the lifestyle.
So how would we advise our people to kind of change? Because I saw the time it come, almost I just say this generation need to. So how long does the generation be the best 100 years? Or mine by if you say 100 years there, say chiba for me bro.
Ska a chiba for na sadian. But those days no ka tamane uko school, you go school. No pa. There was something like now Okwa school now almost session A, session B, and now red, blue, colors there, a zone there. I mean the school was divided into a certain.
Yeah, so you clean up.
Yes, you clean up. Next guy have a portion. No school ye pra and I would dog. No a do now what you are, teachers in the be inspected. You're inspecting every single day. They do fear than they fear that you last assembly now, but can you oh now what you red for the D first, blue for the D second, say Africa.
Yeah.
No scan and no crown. People were never receiving money, no crown. Yeah, we did that. I'll send you who say with that. Say I cast a woman what different. You say the who see your day. And then on your way home, no crown now the TC for D first, all those things. Can never have and now bracket to a private school work run a could walk or problem. Some school view or a could do castle copra a problem. Of course, school be necessary, be a fnacase in Colombia, I said, a house be omunkoda a problem. But those days I must yet the brother go on codo. Obado, you say they are mobado. So, it all this training, na yet papa no enyaye no, and then o man fam ma enchiriman.
Na you say a chiba for ya than a wow bese fried rice in color, right?
Oh yeah. You be kwana abenda da nya fe na oko kudasa ko tonto sakoto wi akoto wachi anwa wode meko debi wi ni satan mekra. Ye be kwana ben keke. And no tea, no room say no rap no the amount. Sa na yempe time wasting here. So and none at the problem. Into a nam santino. I had the amount penny forces and quarane ya. Na chichen ebe yetuma. And then me I have to go to Ghana and back with him. So we school near pra no kware pra aska. Those are so proud to put to the crowd, no call round, no crana, a man for Yaji. A woman, a mayor, so very the fun sound. But at the end of the day, no. What means a school in what fair? Now, baby, I did my man, what the Marcus Marcos have war, what the war at the judge home. Now, my course of victim, Aquafar Cardo. Scott, I can't do not give the no one who know. Move ya with the air boy. Na wiabo a efekeke na pastor what
wow
e bono krapa no akado no krapa na ye se wo dia empire white no krapa mamas se se mo de na pa kwa near satellite to ukọ especially aban school sisia ska lay na we fomu dia ko no blog no bo so left and right e boya salai sa nya na flowers ya true flowers kama all this day school for na ye I said most of the school ma ko hand for na Into training no you be nye free school ye because we are hiring people to do that job. Enti akwara no ba and akwara bi wo ho a adokoro onuma do. So be ka gra onimpo so be tre onim. So these are some of the things that basic things are na yesua. We akwara usua. And the Ghana knew the more pressure with me cut glass, no. And that when you as well America and I'm so in my many party house in Tino. When you say the snow, it is snow. When you say the wood away, I was some Nepia, do Piaco. I no cry a fun. I no cry a minute yaji and yaji and you want obey you no wouldn't yet. Ghana Yako 40 years over for more oh so.
Like I said, no more in you swear be.
Oh, Ska. Oh, Scaseka close you muso. Faseka mobi. One other side there could make go. So we see training name walk cry and show. So basically, what to second and for you man uncle Bobia was all toya net see on Nankasan name. And the side in a side training inside the case in your lucky. Enti awoni die na kasanska ye fie num kura ne die huni ti ne pia bonten no efie nim ye ne huni ani ti ne pia bonten no because ka obi a we ya bia no like obi a watch no ho so we fie ade da ho no factory ade start person okwa bonten kura na you can tell. Go to some of the Penifon, go to their offices and look at their desks.
I want us to have some of the Mama Apostle Hanaya Twaso. I have our correspondent on there, Kwame Jedimbuatin, on the line. I'll let him come in. We'll just find out a few information from him. Hello, Kwame. Hello. Apomu. Nyamiadum. Ghana Boko. Right. Right now, before I may let you, we were discussing about Earth Day. This Thursday was Earth Day. The whole world is celebrating planet Earth. So in Ghana, what did Ghanaians do in celebration of Earth Day?
That's many about me find check say pa ma bedwa fo amatrase edon yimu na mo to adwen say be o man Ghana e betimi etumpon o mo nche video no mo nche na afoforo nso nye bi nhwe ade no on say Ghana de edu dem bi say ya akoye kasa no a ya kasa na ye ja atum na afi o ha ne da so ho no ade ba ko a beka say o mo ye de eniadua okomenshia himfia otumfo himfo di eniadua nim ema yo miamia hodo yim kodia enua ye bi ye lake bosomtwe nsuo no ame ho no beka ya ananse obi ko twitwa enia bi e wonsuo no bu ya meye sa story ne kwa ne mpinfo tu ho anamon ndi ekoye eda nyina wotu suo no de kai asase atisuo no na se omohwe sa de ntoma ko dia nia tu busa ya ade no mu die nia wo miamia hodo na afenso no US ambassador to Ghana, Mama Sullivan Stephanie, so a comment share him via on him penfoin and Moko Dudia.
And that old in Bianquanum Dia.
I know.
Okay.
Anymore.
So, what did they do about the trash now, overwhelming country now?
Well, Kwame,
what did you have a sir? No, what's it? It can be a Mahonoma Mantenia kind.
I'm see a goosey at him.
Namilim Sanka Earth Day, no, it should be like a best time for, I mean, the media guys in Ghana, if not the leaders, but the media in Ghana, organize like a cleanup in the streets, if not even the neighborhood, like the major streets, the marketplace. No, nothing like that was done.
Nothing was done like that. In fact, Accra and I sit in Omoya cleaning, but not a near LDN from where Regional Minister Waban or Share was over Accra to Miami who go hold of and call for a soldier for police for fire service officials, after prison officials, and a moko proper Miami Hodo and cry honor. Tiano honor name say every no. I did see one I prani at the end of the uncle. So,
wow. All right. So what else do you have for us today?
na de menche me bon sem to fu alam de ma o video bi bra this was sure we so abu say adaka mi no bi esi ho no ma chese eno yare ho sem a na no ada edi kan bo mamane so ko asantimentem ha ya ko bi e friend man so apona pon a abusiam nan ejato efie bi ma mo nyina ahye gerebe.
Yeah, you showed that video in the last week. Minty yeni ade no so better screen so right now as we are talking.
Sa abusiam no makopo mo krabre o masie eye abusiam nan na reho se na oba no wo bi oba kan a onyem nkwada biedu ni kunu na ne ma biedu a mo so wodi kan wo wo dada o mo ina afu no ntina no ada abusiam ni hia e ma mo pope o mo krabre o ma nso empote mo kuro bi e fe na pon na omanfo ho de ha o mo pa se o mo pote o mensini na eye amansie south o mo ni fire station e wo ho fire service station edima amansie south wo no enti sa asem si a chen so mo free amansie west e free amansie west wo so ko amansie south wo so nye kwan ketewa e wa pa e be ti be don shele ba ko 1 hour and sana fire service for me to card to ho no na yesan yare ho sem say omo kwan nye in the fire service for the free amansie south ebes na kwa amansie west no e ya to bukro mo kwan no nye enti o metu to ma be do say ahye ama boni obedi wodi awi tibra we si ye na adihye tin potemo dia to aban no ni so besre pa da baraka mo ntwen meni pewie o ma fire service o mo station bi e o amansie south for no ma eno e wo ho no na afi so busian so on say akola no mo ye busian no enum ana mu nan ahye ama na ka abofra ba ko wonye mfrinchia no edunyensa na oni are ho system sa abofra no kai na kire na de pen sa abofra no a o maame o papa ni nyanu mienu ahye no ma kire na de pen enti ebra mo soma me bo adan ya be kudu bu say abofra ma kire na de pen na say ageme nsem so ni anke mfa no mpani chese o ma bofoto de ato ho ama akra no o mti kakra e de ama abofra no say be ya da chi bia no o metumi dia hwe ni sukuu enti ya no so asem a e da ho no mo so no to ntwen na se yakue ni mu a ensem bi so aba Kuapimpolo ho nsem de mu amonim Kuapimpolo aye sinikani eba social media ba fonten figin so a wote so pa ya okasa wo so ntinkrofo di nachi na me ba ti ni birthday na woda aba bo no ne ho adeja ano de ba de gina na no twa picture na o ka kire ne ba ne say me ba madaja mu ni this is my nakedness na oba to say madaja de ho akata so ma wat na hata ofu bae na o mo kire say akota no hwe na so pre no eze o share o mami adeja ni ade no na say anodin aba sa na Charles Bright International dia ora Bright apia da no tase asa no ede court na o dia asa no court na de e dia de chichi e ba ko ye ko ni ade wi ase e apin polo ko de mu na court share so ko dem in dan mako e de ko ya na follow keromestic court this wa nya de ni ade e din su chie mu se he o ya de pa ya eti na so da apin polo dan samem ana ma ko ya pi da si America say appeal no so na ba sa no o mama Kuapimpolo be na still got to say 80,000 Ghana cedis ya imagine the passport so they have to register officer omutima na wachi you the offer how much ko si so be ka appeal no apie ma hu the society body no kwa ko no ya on fa how much sa be get wa ba fi na wa press conference ne Kuapimpolo was super papa was yeah asabu to wa sa yes ya no ka asabu to no level na se e crowd oba be she do wo ase na ide wo no be she ase no be kasa titia e ma oburo mu ewo eye social media ba for so dia no ye Kuapimpolo so abi sakra aba eno no na Ghana man produce kasa tia Galamsay na wodi are wo se forest reserve also a forest reserve wa aye oba ade kwaya o dia to Ghana ana o man Ghana di ebrato mu se wo bia nko so wouldn't now go to a full cry about you. After ye bomofo o kitro fam e bia o se akusie adioko na okukuno wansane amubere o twe janka ana mpo mampa bi na ko ehu a emrado de neso se profo atiasi e Galamsay wo profo atiasi me to Galamsay wo anya san ketwa eno aka o bia makane Oswafa na o share yes asesam so onunya for use of say dia to just say be yan penifo hye na omunya sa de na ayekọ so na omanfo enya if say Galamsay obapa ensuo ensas
yeah eseni ma bebre wo Ghana ho
yeah Ghana man panin ko hia e dem before wo ho say omuntu atwadwe no na sa abedi say reserves aho be dia to go for timo mutu Galamsay no te say e ha de pa na so am omanfo so anraja ana ehemfo a ewo achim ebu akwa omukọ hia amampani wo Jubilee House ano atuna num to dia to dia say kwan bia so behwe na Galamsay e wasi DC fo a omumu ade omukasa kasa ti ahemfo no obeyi omu die a
Kwame Mr. Position hu ye kakaba me yeah, na Messi position here kakama because the very end my your feedback akrefu ntimante nsama okan
ateli what you mean
yeah
enti dina me di wie ne se asa nche dia Ghana mampani frɛ and before so obu na be hia na Galamsay no a ɛsɛ ensase ɛsɛ ensu ɛsɛ yenkoko no mu ɛmfa ho ade no mu nto ahye na ɛnra so ɛhemfo a ɛwɔ achim abuakwa traditional area yeah ɔchekene edi kan ɛde omu kɔ Jubilee House ɔmo kɔ na Galamsay kuro ya no so na Galamsay na ɛsɛ ensase ontibuaye ana ɔmampani nso ahyɛbɔ se kwan bia so obetu Galamsay ase enti we akoye discussion akoso mamu pa ya anya asem ketua dem bi wie eyedum so baba dum so no koso Ghana ha pa anya asem ketua okwo kan abamu fo se nyedum so na so Ghana fo omutu omugem na mu kirema omu se ne sisi omu pa egusu akos ni ndan kan bani fo kiremu a se okwo poko ase a onum eye enhoma ahodo bi ho adwuma ɛno na ama kania dum madundum na ɛkɔ na mso kra menkra de ɔmo de timetable hyehyɛ pono ba ya dum tɔ ne kɔ so kumase bi bai enso dum da bia nanso mpanimfo ahyɛbɔ sɛ wo hwɛ saa hyehyɛ pono no a nanso pɛ adwuma ɛkɔ so poko ase ka so ne de ahodo ewie ya saa dum tɔ no ebegyae yana fo bo afu nanso ina nkɛfo mo kyerɛ mo twɛn sɛ saa dum ɛkɔ so ne bɛba na dum tɔ ne preso no akɔ na wie ne ba
na adwuma kono mo ye no mo timeline da be no mbewie
awdi ya to just say any 7 days ye bi no baby e tiram so kama timetable a on the man climb for no e cha enanso enti yesu etia ye resa nanso no be so na o ma bi atum na fe sa preso dum so ne fonfon no e to betwa e cha
okay my last question is say dum adwuma ne kan no mo ye ne wo e den na affect mamuo asante memu nso
eni asema ankrofo busa ne owura Erasmus tre bedu ya okasa edima eye enyama hoden kan na ECG4 e wa asante mantem edu komo wo kire mu se when ahoden ne ba no dodo na ayemre o kire ma enyama hoden do na omo generate free enkran ba bi akosobo na omo generate wi a ahoma no enso power no emfa bedu asante mantem ano na to do also do ha no so ate na am say ahoma no ayemre e so te sa obi anya bi na afia man ya ho do edum enti omo bompa said ensiesi adwuma akosobo kwa ase ka so ate ma na ade de die ewi a sa wa hawo a omo nya ni nyina no etu obetwa ama sa ade ekoso asante mantem ano eno so to atwa te no enkyeremu a isi di mpanimfo mantem a omo di atwa enim.
Wow, that was quite interesting. My Mrs. Sly saw Asembia, ya Kwama Wako. Sly.
Sky, some teacher, I was in the mission. As a boy, you pay trans through the autumn was and 2 shilling and pan of dress and true. Some might give a power if you crab ban. A meduku must not tired as him. A telephone one has a partial judgment.
Oh, Kwame. You know, I said no, when you meet some way, my father.
That's why him.
All right, bye. All right, so that was Kwame Janumbuatin, aka Nana Kokoto, all the way from Ghana, with all that update. It's your phone here for your best stream. If you're now joining, but Modiana share stream, no, na endu a tree. Yeah, well, a lot of things to continue talking. But she said, "Dumso near you can't watch him so when I'm mepeki ne a free slime." Eya ena enyemunkanea free ya connect ya besia kwa asante memusi ye adwuma wo nkran impatemu a affect another region.
Aska MPP abai a power supply no say I networking. I had to say first Tigo for networking. Into do baby a network no enye
adwuma fa wo.
And I say FM ko power na eba na du abi a gaso ho ba bi ra ya na network enye papa ntenu asante region na so ate. How can you tell what na want me
well, this is really interesting. Say power na eba na short to baby until move fix that issue ni Ghana for benya power, right?
Skana sisam dosu. Ana sisam dosu. Kwa no kura ba akopus ka woka no kura wi anu anu. Unya ka no kura ni wi a. Sa ade na e ba ako. Na nipa we ba se e ba ako, we ba se e ba ako, we ba nipa duba na se e ba ako, ba ako na yes ka enu anu no.
It doesn't change.
But utwa ntore na e china be twantro. Ade chu be twantro. But let's forget this guy. All this press conference now, we share so we follow on different media. We say nipa ba kono asem na wakan a different stories. Nipa ba kono asem na wakan a different story. Okoja media we are do beka no okoha a different. They almost to me to put almost statement. No what?
So who story needing na we hune nai.
I mean, just a good canto.
So what? Okay, young fan is the opposition party nanke so right now. Now this is going on now. Now young fan is say MPP government ne war positions say what would they say?
Can we say there is a political platform, where campaign platform, I don't know. They will say to the same price because whatever end is 4 million you know can that. Why would you say you know can that? So after say this is because of what MPP regional chairman you know can that. I idea ska a war. But the problem is say you can't say there's no government who is coming to resolve the problem. But rather no problem no condemn you know. Obe free on the never and now for Okana West. Look at Bamia Aya Ubudika boy. Talking about doom so, talking about friends and family, talking about the economy, talking about all this thing. Yemusa is it better now? No, it's even excuse my love, it's even worse. Busa no mabo. MPP government at Jibusan Krata NDC 8 years no be trying. For that 4 years no. What to compare? I am more than the NDC for Nyai. Let's look at so many international incentives for Nyai. Here, COVID, scarcely no Nyai free COVID. Even within Ghana, some organizations even donated to the government to support. Outside Ghana, so send the Nyai free internationally. All this money is there.
Wow. Minchawano, my uncle Mami Equiadonco, as some more kind on the conference held there on Galamsay issues. No, now yen take no from there near up on Galamsay and Dumso, but they really need to fix this Dumso issue because I'm not about over a month now. Ekoso Ewo Ghana.
Kuafo nyina ma e wo ye tugo nyina me che wo me pa mo che wo na rado me bo na baso se de watimi aye Galamsay se me ye ni ye no me bo na baso na mbom the American say, Juma, why you say, this was I. I just was after program Nibium. If you say, why am I to go? No, and yet we are far what can I say? We'll be any how timber for. Why am I will be any what timber for? We'll be that Nefidiato, so we'll be a TV show or a photo. There were one tears of no. There be a Mocasa, just a couple of them. May I make a couple of Wintigrab or Mamma Passa and Macassa? Now, so more boy. I had a mechanic, honey. So what? And the American media for when I'm here more. Media for when I'm here, Mancasa. What people come from the head of them are well look at the Ghana for any grassy. I talk to me, no. I don't tell Ghana, yeah, wish I wish I had a wood every day. But you know what he had a own hell. Ghana, no. And to another chance, I will never protect him when you were camera. I was ever Kaya Casa, and until I may inquire anymore. Or my pay or your cocoa penny. And come near me do a bar, never to me do Kuyuma at a party, Suku Diamond Nancy Buddha. One more high will be pursuing us and be a walker, or camera for one to make candy one casa. I don't know where, sir. Nanado, why are dear? So what you say? Galamsay, no, no, but about surprise was say. When Tramonga said, what Tram never was saying any year. As my Wakai, I feel the other Abano, one take near to me a Fidiano, and to that I know I know the bay, and I should chill one year, and that's my kind of one tea. I don't know where, sir. Mankaya Casa, my what?
Yo, Yamami, if we had on core, it will conference on my holiday last week. It will Galamsay issues of Ghana. Yamami pleaded. Yakasano, Omo Monteno. You guys have to try really hard. Mobe camber for no cry now, mon per translated or be translated Kasano, I call Kasa Bia because Ghana is diverse. Into yen to mean Kasa one language will rule or into at least so 2 or 3 different languages. Most majority people understand that and speak and write that language, you know. But try to translate some of the health programs, conferences near the Amayo Ghana, things that are concerning the nation. Mube translate ama ubian so to me atiasie. Yama mi answer me okay is like why didn't you who anything?
Askawe and Chayadrin. Where so Cassa no crana no kind. Ukasa watch your wadran as a woman in Yadrin. Now, some more kind of question. Let's give us a typical example. Go to a country like Ethiopia. Uko Ethiopia from day one I would see school. And no last year would do university. Ethiopia for Kasa and the Chawan. Kasa Woka, I try what you Ethiopia for Kasa. And it's always so sharp, but who so Spanish. And your second language as I said, what doctor. But I don't never know nobody here to go to their parliaments. They speak their own language. Go Egypt, go Tunisia, go Algeria, go Morocco. Go to all these Arab countries. They speak their own language. Kasa or Motiasia, even though some of them are international language are French. But they don't speak French in their parliament. Or your government, they speak the Arab.
So would you say they have okay? So they have one universal language that everybody understand and write that, right?
That's it.
But unlike Ghana, we don't, because Ghana is so diverse with different languages.
Region Bia, what Ghana Bia. They have a radio station. They speak Asante language. I'm not published. I mean, Ayima Asante Kasa. But there should be at least 1 or 2 languages. You call Gaju Biana. That's the language we use. A Kasa Mianibi or what? I never cry. You quack. You Sakasa, Nipeti Etiasia. Chance will come before. And what I come before Koska, Menkacho, your president, called the chance no couple for sentence West Libya issue. Educated people come to West Indian.
Say, what you pronounce no, Tiana say.
When we talk about communication barrier, is whereby the receiver didn't receive the message right. Se nipa woka asem akire no. Se wante asem ni ya. Asem na woka ne faso di so. Ska ko edan wo nkofa ensuo breme. Na se wokọ na kofa pense breme a tiase asem na mekan no. Wante ase. Ana wante asem no. Nti asem na mekan no bibi wo ho a esi kwan. Bibi wo ho a eba bra wa asem ni mu. Nti amwo nya message ye. That's the communication barrier. Nti se woka asem to bi nipa na ante asem no wo ho ani so obi wa no. Nanso de woka wante ase a emfaso bi ani so se woka sai. Eno ne ma me akadonko kan. A president as more kind asem power be bu san se krasinia wono se de o tie krasa wan ko school dan asem a president kan wote ase. Wante ase. Obi ene be cheche mache nipa no so be cheche mache no ebi wante ase ni nyina mu yi.
Only be cheche mama possible because I say obi di komo right na onte asem na ase no I say me na mba be cheche but the one be si aka asem no I say nipa ne kan no kra nye no no ka wamfa ne de aka ho obe yi bi efiri mu
sanity yeah so even though what is can you see you hwedi o wo mie hwa asma me kan dia me kan wa wotu won ti ase a obenyanko atiefo amutie mi so yi mu nipa 10 e de tena ho a
yeah
one tray ya omu nyina 10 nyina nti ase be different
e be different
and that one will be tray ya be a 5 e be ti mase de me kan 5 on ti mase and now it dey kaso bi kasma oni ya jo so bi ne nya adedra on kan na asem na chese de wo kan no wodi na nya ade but bi a de nipa kan no one tias
yeah
so that's the thing it wherever you deliver message what is not a written message a verbal message ema obi so nko develop ska no ma bebere asem short anaso odi bi ka ho anaso odani bebere enti saka ye papa be kase what kase bebere want kwade enko international ma what amara what nkra what hausa what asante tepiapem what infante what zima on the channel.
So and then I see who can say at the conference or Canberra from Kwa because I thought that well some of the address of the nation like on the COVID address no or Canberra from area no I can't trick I know I can't kind of the end. So why doesn't he do it the same way like big issue like this or minor or motua na mwaba na Canberra from kakra no wa poso no wa translate wa can tree ni kakra ebi a wa bone tofa sinebe say ebe ma omonte brofo kasa no nso atiasema wo kana se
say prison China for any Europeans like you can't to know no ye prison
really
oh yeah I know more I know more didn't think come brofo because if this is a matter to deal with Ghanaians and yet a matter to deal with the international countries where the Chinese for the Europeans and America for until we are saddened is the issue of the Ghanaians for the Ghanaians. It is a can sema Ghana for tiasie. Ega sema Bruni ni betiasie. Brafuna waka Bruni no tiasie no so oh yeah I got it. But Ghana ni na wono to wanti na waka na se. Ejana na Ghana ni wo pa odi message man no na tiasie. Na Bruni na message nya ni dia no tiasie. Now you're okay with it. No, and you're normal. Ska woni bibia ya na ham. Yeah, let's take it. Even let's say president Akufo-Addo wako China wako visit China president wako North Korea wako Hwani wako Russia wako ska. Do you know all these presidents they are able to speak English language and they understand English language or even to go to France president or Tiburofo but there's no way Obama speech there's no way Obama we America president that crowd background now what the Obama town to what and Sitiama Obeka the French
yeah ni krom for betiase
and you want to know Obeka the French now say I was watching Prince of Dubai what the profit this guy was Obama America go school what go school America what the profit but to go do the krom of Dubai then work yeah open person for man chances go nya dey ko onu ni komo. So this is the thing.
It was like that is what it is.
Yeah, that is what it is. if you want to communicate to me, and that's what will be a better translator, mommy. Meanwhile, the prophet will can what the prophet will know. But the better will be a John Watt translating Arab Kasaman. Why? They are following their culture. That is the culture. That is the language you should communicate to your people. So in that way, next will be the good example. Nippon to was sick.
Wow.
Let me give you a typical example. Look at Ahifo. Let me something you two for any example. Ska o two for kasa or kasa. Na what chairman na says Sisubium. Or kasa. Na what says Sisubium. Sis na was sis on Sisasa no.
No, the same thing.
The same thing they were two for kind. And then there was Sisubium.
Nice, and I told you dream, right?
I don't want it. Or possibly,
I saw power. You have to take it.
Yes, okay. There's no way. What or two for them? No, two for Casa. Now, Casa want it. Want to look in the channel, no, also kind, also on the what I say, or Casamia, I send them back, be okay. The chairman is so repeating the same. On fire, on yellow stressing beer. Photocopy, not that. That is what the Ghanaian need. That's what the Ghanaian want. It is almost no more Casa. And you have you to be past Santo Region. No, yet meeting. Brofunia Johnny,
in a Shanty region, right?
In a certain region.
Okay. Let me have the Galamsay video on so we can really talk about this, because that Galamsay issue is really pressing in Ghana right now. I do know say your source of income for families and others it was say a buy no source or be shemudin now or be regulate a beboa or mine bebre. With that being said, before you ever told about you be rafi moon, that was somewhere last year or so. Excavators be a or Ghana, a lot of them up till now. Me because you ever see a bohobium, baby I will be and I will say you because excavator and you know be as a worker said put ne de call and I sure no mother in a cocoa drink na no a carry no kusi baby. Or what will be your intake on this? And I advise to whoever has it on my wall in their possession, they have to bring it out.
I know the car,
why?
When you force it, you walk with it and on any baby. The what it
no. Okay.
What I say? Into baby excavator no one in baby walk.
It could be some more individuals. And
I just and this point them qualities. Yes, that's the one year German.
Yeah, but at least I was saying, well, Casagana, you can't know Brunei, you know, be out, but we still need to talk about it too, so it comes out.
We talking about can want some and Kofo can want some. If the government is willing to investigate something, we are out.
So could it be so mama tongue amo be a 9 woman no so much me account for or what is going on with it? Yeah.
And excavator so by and mark as number 1, number 2, number 10. Oh, when I can be. Excavator back. Scott get here, Nina, Sanity. San and but on the most serious note, this is what we are talking about last week. We are saying something about corruption. And once it's got accountability idea, we are buying now partners want to be a fine yet. You have a problem.
Yeah,
when the problem there be a nipa cassette because a debia cayeton at 10 years will be tracked to one as a cabu to one. I feel now that it's nipa cassette. And the nipa what I say, and the piano, Obia, you would do.
Nice and no crabby any baby.
You couldn't name call us and the crow and say, P. Now call baby. Scar my whatever, and the Dahono. Oko, and the Coho. What the man, then Saka. What we ate here, as some petia. Na friends ka wodi man na me ko dwom no me yese ka me fa chocho ba na chocho no me nya bia na me fa dropping me fa dropping
no because it's kana Irana
no
just I remember stories
Onya tisasa na nsesam no wa the what is kana Irana.
You have to know the answer already.
The final decision no. This is how it is. And if the government is willing to investigate your side, excavate a 500, and you 50, and you 100, and you 200, and you 300, and you 400, and you 500. 500. And you over to way now, who here track, Makumaku 500. Nothing just Sawela now to get. We 500 scalp, na say I want sasu ba. Enya fanko, to be to gaso baby, and fanko to konongo baby no almost do 500. Ni nyina timayira. Second you.
I am, but we still have to hold our people accountable, especially
we have to.
Whoever was in charge then, I'll be able to take you over now. You still need to look into it because that is your department, and say when to me and him, it will go down on your records. Say. Na say and we'll go down in history like that. This is one of the videos Galamsay for your what they do to Ghana for now forest reserve and so on. They say no monarch reserve one kasa ewo to go seriously near the year versus foreigners and so say no Chinese ambassador to Ghana or no more can say and ya nephew krum no man in baby a good niche no man in baby and wooden no man bessin aqua to gold no na yet memfo na enom bedu amuso munsa no mukokotrom. So what advice should we give our brothers and sisters in Ghana? Sika jie ene ya sase a ye ton edema ahoho na ya doso.
I did say something about a couple months ago about one of the MPP ministers, you know, he was pretty much no Mansu area. Now pretty much you know now talking about Galamsay once now he was saying the government was coming with a policy be anaka honorable control. But the problem is we need a common Ghanaian no start to get the licenses no to get the permit no we need two a common Ghanaian no start to get the excavators no we need a common Ghanaian no start to get all those chemicals no we need what I say in view of that no the Chinese and the foreigners are using the Ghanaian to acquire the lances no. Into your lances now, you go to the site. Yes, so site where a slide there na slide Ghana ni ofukro we so nema many papa we Ghana ni or ya santi we say the same. Into police ni another task force now we be site one. E make me din and that site one. Name no God me to a China.
Wow. No. Because the Chinese what you just said right now, no, Minister as MP or the Minister or MP Nane Kasai, right?
Yes, he's an MP.
Okay, the argument I can argue to that in the sense that Sabai said me be regulated. It would be so easy to do. You know why? Because the Ghanaian don't have the money to come and get a license. The Ghanaian don't have the equipment. The Ghanaian don't have the chemicals and whatsoever and all the techniques to do it properly. But the government can in turn employ the Ghanaian to do that job and pay them. Ghana binding to Minyasa, and it will serve as an employment for the people.
Aska, let me say this. The old school Galamsay people, and that's a perform much of Galamsay, they won't be in line with the government for the government to hire them to do that job for the government.
Why?
No. Because they will count off how much the government will pay them, and they also rely on how much gold they will get money and major fees out. Look at this. Nipa ono satam ono ode no ho o two gold kakra bi besese ya ska ebi otuminya 100 million. Okay, 100 million sa gold maybe you use like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. when you 100 million. About to be fan or can't just say meet you 10 million. 10 million now come before you 10 million to 100 million and 10 months.
10 months now. It's like, okay, so in this case, so how do we solve this issue?
The problem is one, the government should hire them. The government should buy them those or some no man now you do too no or free say it to be the right thing. The government should provide and hire to them. They should go a higher thing.
So like rent to own.
Rent to not to own.
No, so the government should provide those equipment so they'll rent and own. So you'll be paying for it, right?
You'll be paying for it. Now, as at the end of the day, you use that equipment and then you use it right. And two, when they get the gold to know, the government should set up a certain institution, a certain place where the Ghanaians in Galamsay for in your gold now, or would you go to me back what in a way, no, if somebody have to take a gold from Ghana, a woman in your day. So go to be free Ghana for another country, a whole thing. To a person you they have to arrest you. It doesn't matter so you Ghana you Bruni you when you go to Google and then you're looking at the Queen of United Kingdom, who show Russian, who show the Chinese, who show the American, who show the number of tons of gold reserve armor. Let's talk to me to another rap now Queen. Now to me call the gold reserve near for gold this say pa near to back near Wosono near show na gold near sun last say na musasa was him be the boom. And I said castle and I said and cry him for me that's how good baba ko anam you know anam yensa and now you be 10 bars of kwadawa yes you bit ma ko hena and kwara hen say bi ehu sky you can be a better one of so bit Ghana a whole year to gold no so na ni gold say that Ghana ni komo Ghana ni a ebia na me adom no wanya ska kakra wanya go okope gold a ale se bi okoe wedding no wato gold ring ka hye nsasa eno kra na ni panya tim to gold ko
Abyssinia right
ko sa chama ka ko kupa ni bisa shane go ada insuka social kana yitu but on the more serious note if the government sense or the way on force structures into homes we should reject it or move all this foreigners from it. That be a say, as I say, you promote to my Ghana for no because Ghana need us come on Ghanaian or this country too, or this country in ma or the friend of or the friend mammy or the big club 1 and 4 or heavy school or the big 2 human or important no about money. So the money is still in Ghana. But here's the thing, sir. These people come, or my sisters can not pour on China. These people come, my sisters can pour on Ghana, China, Europe, somewhere. And so this is the thing that we have to make sure we control. And I'm so happy the government no, or by say, and Baba, and by 777 Maka, and in the pipeline, it's a political talk in the pipeline. In the pounds now 2024. Now, if the government wanted to come and say, Jibusia, Busia, Mutia, Mudito V8, Namudibi, Namudibi, party, scar, Jibusia. Those the equipment you think the people need, either they rent it or they rent to own. Give them 2 options. Two, there should be a task force, which are not yet scheduled for. But when they go to the site, they have to make sure the people are doing the right thing. And Saseno any suono or more control ye. These are the people you hire to go over and check on them. And then go forward don't quite ye go look at your mom. No.
So how do we get faithful ones to hire? Because as look at how trash is the woman in the country. Because I buy high be to clean to means from a quite media at all. In some of the neighborhood crown or be dad, the streets are clean, but they bet you no be able to bola egu abontin. Nobody knows who is doing that, and they can't hold anybody accountable of who is doing that. So in this the Yanfamba gold mining in this Galamsay no so buying no provider all of this. Now say a high tax force do you think they'll also be faithful and when they are being being offered a little bit of gold for them to keep quiet, they will say no to it?
No, and I make us say that bribing and corruption, no, I see Afro Ghana. And I'm going to say, always, it's not the receiver, it's always the giver. Because the giver has committed a certain, if I say, why you making some fault to be an assistant, can be official, the receiver will hold him responsible. So in order for the receiver to let him go, as a so many people. And sometimes so now receivers so you heard said I didn't see a fan one. Now you can say, I do it to me to cement bag means oh, we say not get me lentil. Oh, we say not get me to Lancusa. Oh, we not get me to Duba. Now I get the refuse lying. And two, who said every task force I would do back over here. The first day we follow protocol. The second day we follow protocol. But uncle the third day now I know. I feel no I am now for go not to say move what you move. Na bibia what there.
So then in that case no it was by no and yet he so I'm the same person to the same site all the time, but they have to change them. Do you think?
Yes, they have to rotate them. Even some of them to also bear 2-6 months to now. Don't send them again. Send
6 months there. Whoa, and it's a friendship about a week or two. No way,
send another people. Every time send another team. What I said, do the team the team. Send the way to them. You will see who different faces. And I don't think that person will afford to give like a whole gold like every time there's a people coming over. What to me? It will force the person to do the right thing. All right.
Maybe say about also on a video that came out today from former presidential candidate of the APC party, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, visited a site today, government property. You see housing project from Mahama time. When Akufo-Addo government started, they took over. They didn't complete this project. This is out there. It's like a whole town. Let's watch this.
Your resources abandoned and no one to live in. And people are looking for homes. People are looking for homes. Can we do something about this? Can we do something about this? It's very important that we don't abandon this. All right? It's our home, it's our property. And if government cannot manage, I'm asking government to put it in my hands to manage it. I will take it and manage it for government and pay money to government. This is our wealth. This is our property. This belongs to Ghanaian people. And we have abandoned it to rot. Look at this. This is not John Mahama's property. This is not Nana Akufo-Addo's property. This is not Hassan Ayariga's property. This is the property of the Republic of Ghana. As you can hear, windows hitting each other every minute. Okay, glasses breaking. Look at this. I'm just walking around the property. This is not fair. And there are millions of Ghanaian people who are looking for homes. I am not against any political party, none against any president, but I'm against bad leadership. And this cannot be right. This cannot be right. This cannot be right. This cannot be right. Never. This cannot be right. Look at this. Millions are sleeping in the bush. This cannot be right. Look. Are we serious as a nation? Are we serious as a nation? Are we serious as a nation? Why? Are we serious? Huh? A whole town. Look, a whole town. Who will waste his own money to do this? Will former President Mahama waste his money to do this? Will President Nana Akufo-Addo waste his money to do this? Look, just look. Thousands of rooms. Thousands of homes. This is serious. This is sad. Government should wake up. This is sad. Very, 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 very.
Well, this is really shameful. Very, very shameful. Menyini say so bi na de ono ani butum sika aye all this property esi ho. E bi da bonten. E bi a bank Accra bepe a better life. Try to work. In Sasakra and say bi ni ho pasase atokra unya bi nto e won kran bonten so. E bi to asase no na bi nso ahemfo ni bi e ton. Na government etumi aye property say esi ho. Enso nipa entim. All in the name sir change of government happen. You better take over from your started project no one to us. Or choose some of the projects to continue, and some of them have been abandoned for so long up till now. Way esiho. So this go to Nana Akufo-Addo government. Dr. Hassan Ayariga is pleading with you. 1 month also to me nya or no be kwakoye na odi amagana for atnem, or you come up with a team to go visit and complete this, because Wekra will serve as an employment for people out there, will serve as an income for the country. Musaria muko other countries ekoji loans. Meanwhile, all these properties over there, it will serve as a source of income for the country to gain some money out of it. And so yan to en su enwi ni ahye frase. Enko si da ben ni empanyimfo mu betie the plead of the people. Should this continue all the time videos are coming out, the things that have been left? To say we na a crow ba kwadane a den of animals and whatsoever, who knows who goes there and do whatever over there. I was saying paying for no wake up, please wake up. It seems like you have been sleeping for way too long. Sly.
Sir, I've said it many times, and I'll repeat myself every time. Say Adia Ghana your manifesto in the Ghana. Since that thing was not captured in MPP manifesto, you will not touch it.
And this sika no mudi CEO. Your mind is sika. So why do you let it lay waste?
Ska, when him the if the government will borrow money and finish it, two things. Ubetim their hand for, and I bet my turn down. Now, Kaso who high with their hand for ska every building at least between 5 to 15 years a dime is paid off if you want to rent it. 50 years a dime will be paid off. 2, you will hire people on that area, and because you have a big administration.
Yeah.
That will also people will pay money through that. They will go each houses to pay rent. 2, you will hire people who will clean the environment.
Yeah. And sometimes it's about source of employment for the people. Yes. And as well generate money for the country too.
Yes.
And I don't see why all of this are laying waste. But yes, still people are crying, they can't find jobs. People are crying, they can't find accommodation. But nema when you know and a bit of windows nina a see watch and Rihanna but in a crack it.
Where overcome it to be a political thing. But meaning Araga so I just say he have to go through the right because a government property. To touch it in one here, but you ever found crab at all.
How so?
What say?
How so?
Oh, say
I buy no pay.
The thing is, so we pull, a band dinner that's so. I abandon sassy.
Also, yes, or Kofafo, or see or Koyama Bino, Intino, and yes, or no Kofano Managiafa or Managiama Bino, because it seems like a Bino knew what to do, and I say, or Nim Adia was all ye at the Boa Manipa, it to meet a quat's name.
As I say, a ban only a ban yen character, so a more quansa for yes, Adian. Because so who was Kevin added a bois, or be free say, first Canada minister and minister in 25%.
Then you know, Yenny. That BBS can be a woman or
20%. Into 50% will go for their math, and then 50% will go towards the project.
And you know, Munyenny.
What I said, and no near this car, a higher minor. I'm telling you, Scott, where I want to create so there's a lot of projects. A lot of projects to go with them. And you can put just a little money. Skaka Caribbean Libisham. That sugar factory here. Last time I heard my idea. Skak, I just something little. But I know everything about the deep and this about them. Okay, yeah, tell you. Now
exactly, that's the question. So the question today is like Dumso, the Galamsay trash and abandoned government properties. No, fill in the blank. Well, it is really sickening. Very bad.
Obiaba Sanoka, Obiaba tell you but it's not that they can't do, they can do, but they are not willing to do.
And then they block you to do it.
Because and this is starting we are Yadi Mahama Diba Bohom. Side project way, Mahama and day in the book from a son of say Kim.
But saying you no comment say you now the way in boss for my it's not a depend me and the ambasso.
Mommy, they don't look at the comments, so they look at the foundation, no
and before your problem,
it's not about the comment, it's about the sword, the cat yen. And then they will no castle, they will fresh, you know. And then they got the problem. Your problem can say no. That be your head will fresh, you know. And the dinner, your head will be, and then your head will toss. And it is the biggest problem with Ghana. And then they queen and then they high. But if we can focus on those things, Nia will say, do we here, do fresh, and you do we, your path. And here, yes, our program. No, now we become no politicians was on Becca. I got to men form with them to create a second. Then I say, I'll let me hear of Vivi Jubia or Koya called Temahabo expansion now more yen. Now you all know the camera. This is never hesitate the Nippon and Yapre, where your Maham project. Yamaku for the Phantom Hoso, Mahamad started here. Let's go Chakaman. And I'm saying, you are doing all this, and when you get arrested, no one can say a political way, it doesn't make sense. So Muhammad started yes to for the network, and you will be a papesica. And you will be able to sika. Some people some continue, over the Ghana, the one I will join a video, walk home. Who nip a Ghana, what Quatemusia, Ghana, Nidia, what Quatemusia. Busabia Cotibiano, and yet dig Ghana near the Codu, and dig Ghana near the baby, Oka Ghana, a nippon to me once some year. Talk about Ghana. We talk about the people in the net assassin who was some year. And to Bosan, they are quoting one I would know. Scott, we know me at America have created the Antiposia.
No, Min can't be.
Oh, yeah, because all the son of my better tax, a better national, this is sanitation tax in your age. The better sanitation.
Also, yeah,
what the normal Ghana?
I may for being got.
That's what we print ticket. They print ticket to airport taxes. And I said, and as I do I have access with airport taxes, you say, 2 percent.
Oh, yeah, some more.
I can't take it no more because plainly see people say kitchen with the airport charges now. And told you what you come home 2 years, I just saw Ghana. I just saw Ghana, and African shop clock or 2 years, friends say, I told tax. That's how money that we do port.
I'm crying, I told tax, right?
If you tax on it, Ghana can be a baby behind that tax.
And the MJD.
And there is a beggar came for being no, Scott, let's be more serious on these things. It's we the people who are giving the politician the chance to do all these things. If we will appreciate each and every one, obia we ye be kitu contribution kitu. Ye bema ni pana to go what the ban aso ni. Na ya bo ni pana baso and fa woni party free ska a man be yefe. Na mom ye budget credit ama nipa bi e wo free so. Ye budget credit ama nipa bi e wo so. Ye budget credit ama nipa bi o ma power. Ska I no need a problem.
So you na be tia say on my project or bibino enye party bisika na enye individual bisika na mom mine sika. So we have to appreciate it as like for the whole nation, right?
Scott, it doesn't matter. Let's forget to say the Ghanaians, I dear Bakoya, you really feel it. Every project to be a Ghanaian president to be a. Let's forget to say the team will go to Parliament. So both the NDC and NPP, they will debate on it. Even though Kura say be a majority of the vote, they debate on it. And you will debate in any other the political party, they are giving man. The opposition will give an idea to the reigning government. And you know, I didn't remember if you are a cano, among Kratano Mufashe, but if you are Boko amendment, Omni Bibishim. If you are Moko, because I do have the same Yanamaya, the Munko Yifri, Omoko Yefri, nobody be for the account. That means that it was a dialogue. And a project near the Airbus. It is a project, you know, Airbus during my time, and I say time. Who sir?
Both parties, I agree.
Both parties.
Yeah.
But we common Ghanaians, we forget you're confused. We are politicians did say oh Mahama project. Oh, where am I project?
Yeah.
Then the two will be in the bush and no problem. So the start you need to flow as car or money because no more project a good muska. A money. But all they say they're creating job, meaning say could be a one job with
so mismanagement. Well, our lines are open. What person offer? What do I about joining in the talk? You're more than welcome to do so. Outside you, submit me a free WhatsApp line +1 720 238 1489. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, the number will be on the screen. +1 720 238 1489. You can call, share your thought, contribute to better Ghana. Yepeso mano imponto ekonanim na enyuma yempenyufo neja eguho nobody is attending to it. Yes, still it be a graduate universities omunya edwuma enye anka this housing project na ebe hire a lot of graduates to serve as administrative in the offices or be in charge of renting the place. There are a whole lot of employment opportunity in this, but yes, still you genuinely nyina eguho ebia sugar factory maybe you can't want some and also edaso wo mre maka and so penyufo no will spend money to buy all this V8 normal parody ewum which doesn't bring any benefit to anybody in the country but themselves. So we'll be pleading with them. So with this last video now you're wrapping up.
Military, we are under attack. We are under attack. The military is attacking our people. Our community is under attack by our own military. We are under attack. Our community is under attack. Our community is under attack for the military stealing our land. And we have been denied to protest. We are under attack in our own community. We are under attack. We are under attack. Today is 14 February 2021. We are under attack. The military is attacking our people. The military is attacking our people. The military is attacking. The military is attacking our people with guns, with ammunitions. The military is attacking our people today, 14th April 2021, for defending our land. We are defenders of our community land. We are defenders of the indigenous community land. We are defenders of our indigenous community land. This is Lada de Kotopon. This is Bemakam. Our land has been hijacked by the military. So the government is involved. The top military officials are involved. Here he is. They came with guns and ammunition. What kind of democracy is this?
Right. So this happened about a week ago. It was Labadi in crying about so. What will cause this, and if the government is involved on the land, is it the government land and I still land and I buying a page? The person that posted this video didn't go into details what was really happening, but it seems like they are protesting against a land that the government wants to take over. Sly, in assassin.
Assassin was some there, especially Accra. There have been a lot of things going on. But my problem is a year day and I buy Timmy very be assassin. Because assassinating your assassin, it didn't. Depending to me and my details of what was going on.
Could it be say I am for Nana or more? I just go about buying home or Adania more mana.
If the government is using it for a project, and I say, it's like two things. They're talking about Labadi. I mean, it's two things. Is the government using it for a project or a be assassin water free and a confusion about home? And I say, within the iron for no crown or more. You know, that thing can happen. I mean, is it that I for no more hunting and buying cost more? And I say, is it because we are bano edge and I saw banaji and I say, Yenibaya or money BB. Nippana to me, I made details. But if you look at the number of people and why, no Busan said why. A Dientina son or money, the say details now, Scar Nika Abedin. Na church the moon and Tiasiano, check a crowd. That king had the whole story. No, Naka, who Dientina son, no, we are soldiers for because I can't see, sir, soldiers, BC, Krubia Sasso, and I said, might be a Sasso, Abra, Abano, territory. For what I know, this is abano attention and abandon the movie.
Okay, so let me ask this general question, just in regards to this. When can a government occupy or like a piece of land that is happening to be a stool land? Say, be a omo for a project or a busiandian and tokawa home or but say a baby to me sorry be a kofasa as be a said because or ya buying tiana.
Debbie, I don't own a land, but I buy a benya assassin or ne I for no any system, and I for no any abani I been will be so was as we I say and I'm made percent we
post right there for me.
Yeah.
You want to come about fire one?
Hello, Sika. Good evening.
Good evening. Mr. Odin, baby, I'm free.
I am from Joseph.
You slice or Joseph?
No, and that yeah, but there be a material. So I have been your friend and never met me up. Now, I mean, how Ghana a buying in city, and I say Ghana money pan the crown pussy. It's there the mechanic say, yeah. Ye be jaya menyame so that should be obey money penny na drain sakra na yomo beto abapa next time na nipa na so omo ye o man ni mu fi no so no omo bet nya drain sakra na omo matimi amo o man ni mu aye kan na ye na yetimi akofi aye ni beje kakra me waka na
milu ewa weda wase ba ye menyame I say Ghana for bibia ye menyame one will God act
nyame de say oto ne bo ase na oye nyoma because they say no politicians no until say ebenya obi a odwen oman ne ho ana say odwen oman ni mu nipa ho no omo bebe nyina omo bedwen omo afu ene eyi ni omo ye
friends and family
so eyi housing project you say no I know say it's no aban bia ba it's no the budget ne enyomo peso ye so no I was say omo who say omo de ka omo project ne ho a en say hwe enye eyi bia because oh yes onyame na me start yenti me ja mo bi foforo na say na eno de bia em more mine nkoso until see ebenyo obi a odwen o mine ho dwen emu nipa ho ne de yes ade bia ye be kasa
Ntino, what advice to Ghanaians is almost some course of prayer. Omumbo mpa yese nyame di obi a oman no ehun dadwen da na kuma so right?
I know money na hoso because they say we are no nyoma bebre asesa. Also omumo mani da ho. No munya say na MPP ni NDC no because nipa bebre wo ho no ma omo vision a omo betimi ama ombebo oman na ma oman na koso.
Yo. Ni aba ye better was eno wadwen kire no umre. Nyame shira. Yo, bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, many of us so waka point na waka no no I hope say gonna for mu utie na in the next since come 4 years cry in the next 3 years to come no about to no we'll be pick the right candidate and the right person to lead the country because all the time you the blame no ekosue yempenyin for ne so why because when they are in a position they make a lot of promises. They say all what they can say, all the political talks, but you the 2 minutes more money employer near the Jumane Showman sa. They found it really difficult. Some be what they've promised to do. Sly.
Yeah. Instead they are kind of nekwan so yeah baba modi Ghana for ese enye ba ko for juma enye aban juma etimam for juma I only deal with Scar 7 presidents the best of the cattle so no pay and son work for Juma. And she said, if you're able to know this courtesy, say me so no pies, say me you say. Let me say me mammy home ain't to her and many pebika trotra will coach him and Natasha will coach him and now say nipa will no more san. Now free says here, 7 manusus naso, who to her and now home one a behawa. Sa necessary who say ball bi si waboboa no and ball bi si baby that's a sa ball no so edi eka and that said the scent bi be ba emwo nipa etwam as I say wo hwe sa de ni intimidity say by doing that you bit make people chrono very clean and then also no talking about this project in Ska it's very sad and it's very odunu ho a won ti ase and when they mention about all this project how much omudia kumwa scale kumwa you be shocked say kase scale kumwa you be shocked na atema okan ya na ma raw bibire so osinti ma na se kufo de mu sika
na ye yo mbejesiwo
aba abandon sa ta yo mo busia japade bia ogbega ama na to
no
anaso mo akase japade bia ogbega ama na to hosa eno no asema sesi ebusa enti so mo nye sa ade no a ade ntina oma no mo ye ya brosa adentina nchirima omo yo mabrosa adentina omo brofo omo yo mabrosa adena omo kwa ahunhia no mo chiro munyi adwuma no mo ni baby da omo yo mabrosa entino yesre emre to say sa machi waka ne political conflict na so wi firi ho da ye musa ade a ye no e ade a ebo timamfo ni penya so mfaso you are there to serve the people but you are not there being selfish and serve yourself. You are not there just for your family. You are there for the whole entire nation. And just say, "Oh yeah, dear. Oh, you know, man. Oh, you know, papa. Oh, you know, oh, you know, ma. And now you be who? Nemo adawa dafu. Nemo would kini ama. Oh, ma wouldn't more mupono. There are those people. You have to make yourself useful to them. Until we me MP, we DC, we are one. Now, oh, ma mutikuru now so fast. Who want to you? That's the Jumetia. That's what Dibra one for so be and so. Name timamfo enya oso mfaso a ene chese MP we won homodi this year or yeah jumapa brother you want to pa I know the nipa bo abaso enya de wa kasa de wa nipa wa since wa ba wa this can be say this is time there be a can want some na there be a video so ba ya na e ya re so be na all these projects no so it may be mu kura be 80% kura na start a year juma and then we let's give ourselves abano only mu 10 buildings. Now the one year 10 buildings, no, only start 10 buildings can offer some complete another building. But doing that is within a year, and by projecting will be. I don't know to Busan they talk as my MPs. I don't like to meet Busan with their party. Then they want to meet Busan finance admin, which is very sad. I am very sad. I am very sad. Then when we talk about this then you become so emotional. Because I said yeah. What you know I want to be and I say I dey see money and tears e go chire kakra. What a better
you know somebody once asked me if I have a superpower, what power would I want? Makes me pay power me could be my hair at least what is going on in there. See what people are thinking about because it seems like do what leaders know, are they thinkers or what do they even think about? Omo dream krone ho, omo dream kro mane ho, omo dream ana omo ba som besom ho. They don't have, they are not servants. Omo som oman no omo som omo. That is what we have right now as leaders.
They are not thinkers, they are doers. They are not thinkers. They are doers. It's just like a local army, do before complain. It's a good idea. Because you can say, yeah, then the boss will send me into send me. But see, if I need, my boss will send me far left. But me here right, I have papa chair left, me feel me far right now. I don't make you more sense left. There one thing ye, but right in here better.
Could it be left to one be or why Chinana?
What's it?
Could it be left to one be or why Chin?
Maybe a left and will get into the same destination. But the left will cost more money. The left will cost more time. The left will cost more people. But right, a quantum, who hears Cababre, who hear Nipa Bebre. Until when you were any mean one, who the papa. I don't know what dinner at dinner or Jumani Adiama who get a home. And yes, of course, Castle you doing to watch Kaya. Oh, the boss may fall out, may fall. No. As I said, would you know who I did that we are, who do not want tears here? Scar, maybe I don't want tears here, we ain't be a cake. But wouldn't you know what the way I see her? What can you want to me?
Yeah.
And that's why I said, sample fully ministers here. So, yeah, never said, yeah, Scar M. Me won dia wo dia wo se wo benya power be konko fa me na ka benya power wo ye hwan hwan amechi watu.
We'll talk about that later. You better talk backstage. You better watch him.
Scar one china to one fire no.
Okay. Yeah, my wrap up for the day to know find out comment na yeah sorry for the day.
Scar mura ne dia in fact ekuye. Covid di kora na mi fi seka Ghana, a minor day you could be quite a proud mind, no mind by Sham Kakra. They say, Bronibu was going to me faso, oh, Massy, want to me faso one cry, want to me faso, Yaka, South Kuraka say, 777, you need to your moody drain and none that sad trashing. If you go to Brown for region, you love it. Oh, you love it. Me, Casse, and we like Pepe, Munya, but I be sitting in order. Omo drivers, omo nantier, it's like things are in order. I know those Asante region and greater crowded. Yeah, I understand. But no crowd we can control something.
Yeah, we can.
Say yeah, two who say I'm the rebellion. So send you also no power gari. Say I don't say oh man no assassin so any more man assassin so won't take. This also who say be that crowd. Just be a good citizen. Pick it and put it in the trash. Waka sa we fia mami boa fasha wato food boa to transfer wo dia to efe mi di say yes a bit ma boa na say biem so say dia ba no say asha Galamsay for bon Galamsay for ba mesre no onfa ade a abetoto na kwaso ebema Ghana for so ani age na sabi o manya didi na ba ko no so me so omunye network ni ska network electrical network me use electricity so say kenya network eso yese efri graba na because of network a shortage mesre na do so no so nkofon kakra na ye omo kan no kure enchire wo mo se na wotwimi na wotwimi ade ase no mo kan kure se da bia ye tu sem ne shada da bia ase ye tu official na ye tu shada and I said 1 week 2 weeks 1 week 2 weeks abetwem so ye hu me give say ye kan kure che Ghana for agaso be beba ya me sure bibia akase ne be shia
yo minima Ghana for da was eno mre Ghana for da masama meka ye ni nsamo ye do man no ye po man ni ye ye nka se ye betena kwanto mu nti ye betu oman ne ho na emu nipa ana ye mpanyimfo ye bebuo mu animtia no nia anke wa brochira eye papa no enu abi ne ye sere amagana bola no edoso ye srem clean it. Start in your neighborhood. Peswa area woman start. Mun cleani ne up. At least say cronim e clean. Minim sempen for no. Omo be employing people to maintain it. Inti ye besre timemfo. Enko ye mpanyimfo no. Yesre mo. Mogya ne magu ho ache. Sikedie no edos. Niema emwa oman no edos. Projects are more abandoned edos. Please attend to it. And make sure say there'll be jobs for everybody. There'll be housing available for everybody. Who promises obey a president for all, not for a certain percentage, not for friends and family. Inti ebo a share Ghana for no. Megidi say ubetu ho anamon. Ye papa na nado na obeye ye dabu nyina mwase ye tiefo ni ahwefo momre ene mwadaje adam sei e wo fire one ye edwuma yefo nyina omomo US omomo Ghana so ye da monso mwase ye woda sende media ne sika yakramo
Good evening, Ghana. It's Sika on the Fire One Political Show. Good evening, Ghana. It's Sika on the Fire One Political Show.
Or maybe it is Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Korea, China, Dubai, any of my own be a power yasun one more menchiri menya auto. Nina say, Mommy and Nina come away. No baby any or baby or my Ghana, my I just say any around Gray. Yadija to America, says the gospel in market trema, so say. Ghana man penny when you penny for a man now sorry waka. Na yes, or may way near Yanko Ponfa, Mobro, or May Mobo, no man Menyamuto. Praye away, we back one a boy, Okabo Momudo, Ghana May, Yanina.